Enmin, you're here. I'm just thinking about things. When they told me that I wouldn't be coming long, I felt really bad about it. But I gradually found out that becoming an Inglong wasn't really that important. You know, being myself and doing things my own way, that's probably the best thing for me. I'm just kind of worried about Arcane. I don't think I know her at all. As we go deeper into the zone, it feels as though she's turning into someone else. There are times when I couldn't see any life in her eyes. She's letting her Inglong duties crush her and everything else. When I look at her, it feels as though I'm looking at those blight shades. Maybe she thinks it'd be alright to fall in this operation. I just prefer the Lija Yang I once knew, and not this Arcane. Enmin, if things happen and she starts getting some really stupid ideas, please... Yeah.
I'm resting, since it's what everyone wants. Do you need me for something? Someone must navigate this miasma-choked place. I am the best there is, so I must bear with it. I'm a task leader of the YSTF. I'm far more used to such levels of operational intensity than you can imagine. We have already witnessed the sacrifices of so many predecessors. Here comes the cruel jest. The battle has only just begun. Endman, you and Chen are quite alike in some aspects. When it comes to fulfilling your ideals and visions. But when things become unforgiving, not only do we need to make the right choice, we need someone to make the cruel choice. You might not approve of this notion right now, yet it is exactly where I stand my ground. Starting from the day I crawled out of the ruins, it became the only thing on my list.
Endman, ready to go? The very large rift is just ahead. The moment to end it has finally come.
Then we shall ride the momentum.
Roger. One more push to see it through.
Instructor Ju's pale blight shade. What is it exactly?
We had 0 visual reports. The miasma kept us from going this far.
Blight shades feel pretty creepy to me. Should we avoid them?
We should. Let's find another way.
The blight miasma may have made the blight shades more dangerous.
We should avoid engaging the hostiles directly. We are very close to the very large rift. The intel we have about the area up ahead is insufficient. The ether is always changing. Stay close.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Careful. Don't let the blight shades tie us down.
Time is not a luxury we have. Enemy sighting! Let me handle this! Till our final breaths. Time is not a luxury we have. Maintain.
Stay alert. The enemy there is strong.
All these twists and turns. enemy's over there.
Time is not a luxury we have.
The rift should be up ahead. Stay on track and keep going.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Light shades, do not approach. Head right. Endman, you decide.
My mentor said the floating Orleans in the wild aren't really dangerous. Just don't go after them recklessly.
A blade unsheathed. Ready to strike. Crystallize.
How would you do that? Enemy sighted!
It's our only path. We must take that light shade.
Ugh, this one looks really tough.
Look at its head. Crush it with the ceiling.
Hold Tianqi's trust. Till our final breaths. What have I?
Anyone hurt? Arcane, you alright?
I'm alright. The Serenite Nexus is safe as well.
That cave-in was unexpected, but that fall actually brought us closer to the light.
Found it. Get ready. Time to end the miasma's source. The Blight miasma is gone. The sentry base can be built at the Sirenite research labs.
The final target is very close. The plan now calls for the construction of a bridge to allow proper passage.
Nice. Everything's going super smooth. Let's make use of our winning streak.
This is the day.
Arknight research labs. The best Tianxia once worked there. The passing of these scientists dealt a serious setback to Etherside research.
Tian Shizhuang's instructor, Mi Feng's parents, and many others. The ground is even. All local threats have been eliminated. Let's inform Tian Shizhuang.
This is the ruins of the Shiranite research labs in the heart of the Wuling science station. Building the sentry base here means a lot to us. You've all done well. Our next step is to scout the area ahead of us and construct the bridge. The situation in the field is better than my estimates. Once the bridge is complete, the last destination shall be within reach.
So, the bridge will use Shirenite building materials carried by the Tianxia.
Correct. We've prepared some general-purpose materials, though it took quite a while. The research labs should still have some data and readings recorded when the very large rift ruptured. If recovered, they will benefit the future of Wuling, and possibly the future of all Talos too. While we wait, I've decided to search the main building. Endman, perhaps your team can go through the secondary building. The Tianxia can handle debris clearing and facility setups. Also,
Yinglong Special Task Force will establish a secure perimeter.
we are in the heart of the Blight miasma. Safety is our priority. Do not take unnecessary risks. And I shall repeat myself again, Arcane. Certain things shouldn't be rushed.
Understood.
I hope Lee doesn't sneak off for some miasma recon run. She feels so uptight and tense. Okay, I'll go after her. Call me if anything comes up.
Our homes, taken from us 10 years ago. Now we have returned as one. Hope is in our sights. The goal is within our grasp. Onwards!
Onwards!
For years, I would only revisit this place in my nightmares. I only realized today how many of my memories differ from truth. In any case, if you do recover some data, please meet me at the main building of the research labs.
Perlica, are you thinking about something?
Yes. About the exiles. The very large rift might be hiding something dangerous. The building's structure remains sound despite the disaster. Those data should be in place. Endman, let's perform a scan. Endman? Let me take a look. nothing extraordinary. Perhaps it's because we're getting closer to the rift. Perhaps it's the exiles. You're right. As of now, this operation is the most important thing. It doesn't matter if Ardashir spoke the truth or outright lied. We must keep calm and carry on. Endman, I'd like to search this building a little more. However, Tianshi Zhuang is waiting at the main building for these files. She has waited for 10 years. Don't make her wait any longer.
I'll take these files to the main building.
Most of the structure has collapsed. Fortunately, the instruments were undamaged. The data is still intact. I'm a scientist. Luck should not factor in my decisions. But now, I want to believe that our timing is perfect and all the elements are in place. It's here. The data from that very moment, and a partially deciphered rift model. I have shared this data with the Tianshi. It will be a key reference for all our subsequent projects on Shirenite. I'm very grateful, Endman. There was actually a personal reason behind my request to meet you here. The research labs used to be the center of the science station. Many scientists worked countless hours at this place. They swore an oath to crack the problem of ether. All of them were here when the disaster happened. My mentor. Then there's Wang Pu, Xie Xiaoyun, Ru Lan. My fellow disciples, old friends, and loving mentor. Many gave their lives and rest here forever. Yet some survived to carry on their will and legacy. I will not forget them. have never been alone.
My name?
This is the memorial to Project Sheer Night, and the very first beacon we lit together. It brought light to Wuling City, and was passed from one to another. Now we bear the torch to illuminate the path ahead. When I saw you for the first time outside Wuling, I thought this might be my chance to be back here again. You might not remember, but I want you to know this. From the past till the present, Wuling has and always will stand with Endfield. Our Tianshi seem to be ready. Let's go. We used to take this path. Back then, I never knew it would be years before I walked upon it once more. I'm glad we found our way back together.
Zhuang, Enman, everything's ready to roll.
And we strike while the Therium's hot. Let it begin.
We did it! We'll cross the bridge and reach that rift!
That was nerve-wracking. Oh, my hands almost shook.
Finally, our homecoming.
This is a very meaningful moment for both of us.
Fellow Tianshi, perform final verification of Arts Unit status. We shall breach the Blight Miasma and reach the very large rift. Endman, both you and the Sheer Night Nexus are central to the operation. You are our only means to fill the rift with Sheer Night. Keep yourself safe. And before we go, do check on Arcane. I'm afraid she could hardly wait for this moment.
Come on. You got me this time. And the Endman.
Finally, I see it again with my own eyes. The largest known rift of the Civilization Band. The monstrosity that destroyed the Wuling science station. And the razor that tore at my heart for a decade.
Come on. You got me this time. And the Endman.
Chen Xianyu,
Yeah?
back then, you abandoned the mission to carry the wounded. Then you had a big fight with Instructor Zhu. Any of that comes to mind?
Of course it does. That was the reason Instructor Ju disqualified me from Yinglang's Special Task Force.
But the truth is, he always felt you did the right thing.
What? Then why did...
It was right, but it was not the duty of the Yinglongs. The Yinglongs face more than the rift. We have to deal with the Aurora of the North, the shore beyond, and other anomalous ether phenomena beyond the frontier. At times, we had to treat Talos as our imaginary opponent. Duty and responsibility outweighed what felt emotionally right. But you never set aside those feelings. You never learned to forget or ignore. Of course, you can put teammate safety over the mission all you want, but you wouldn't last a year doing this. You might make a good pugilist, a heroic swordmancer, but you won't make a soldier who'd ignore the lives of their own or their companions just to see a mission through.
Why tell me this now? Of all times.
I just felt that. I have to tell you now, because I might not get another chance.
Stop saying unlucky stuff like that! Oh, Talos bless us.
However, you found your true calling. Now it's my turn to do the same.
The Tianshi can set off any time. How about you and your team, Endman?
Our spirit is high.
The day has finally arrived. Onwards, to the very large rift.
Lucia, take my hand!
I'll bring her back.
Very high up. Backtracking seems impossible. The exit. I can't afford to stay here. Wait, it's you again. Wait! My body's getting heavy. The others, are they all right? Yanman and Chen are there. They should... Wait, where are you taking me? Instructor Jewel. And you. Where are you going? Wait for me. I'm seeing things. The miasma. Of all times. Fine, bring it on. Formation in place. Here. Just deploy formation. Chaos shall be quelled. Set them up. Break. Breach. Area safe. Cover him. Strike and suppress. Deploy formation. Breach. Shatter the lock formation and use your range here. Breach for a sunlit earth of light. Deploy formation. Shatter the lock. Arcane!
You're awake? Ah, I'm relieved.
You're not an illusion.
Definitely not.
Why did you come here? You and the Sirenite Nexus are key to the entire operation. If something were to happen to you...
You just saved many lives. It's only fair that someone came to save yours.
I just said our duty does not allow us to abandon the mission just to save lives. Look at me now. I even dragged the Endmen into this mess. A dishonorable discharge is what I deserve.
You have a fever. Go easy on yourself.
Leave me. Find your way back. I refuse to be a deadweight.
Before the bridge collapsed, my proto-rig responded to that power. Ardashir mentioned that secret. It might be what took out the Shirenite bridge.
What do you mean?
I meant to say that I was tracking with my proto-rig. I only leaped down because I wanted to uncover that secret. You're not a deadweight to anyone.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
Just speaking the truth. How are you holding up?
Good. Your first aid worked well. Oh, and I noticed that you patched up my wounds. Thanks.
Never expected to see all this here. Arcane?
I'm alright. It's just my chest. It felt a little... heavy.
I did some scouting and found a trail. We should head down that way.
Agreed.
Hold on to me.
Just go! Save the children.
Light shades. Are they trying to escape?
Bear with it! Let them pass! I need more people! Now!
They created a path.
A fragment from 10 years ago. The exclusion zone disaster.
I'm done. This is all I could do. You must live on.
It's over for him.
I'm exhausted. I just need a break. Don't turn around. Keep moving.
The Blight Shades. They were those who fell in the past.
The rupture of the very large rift didn't kill everyone instantly. terrible building collapse took place here. As we get closer to the rift, their deaths become even clearer to us. What do all these pale blight shades signify? Are they just disaster victims with no hostility?
Papa, Mama, I miss you. The red ribbon.
Is it mine? She's... me? If the blight shades are info fragments of the disaster victims, what does that make me?
Hey, don't obsess about it. You're still alive and well. She's been guiding us along the way. You know where we are?
Hold on. I recognize this place. How could I ever forget? This was... my home.
These people are fixed to a moment prior to the disaster.
How is this possible? But I actually know this face.
How much do you remember about this place?
I thought I'd forgotten everything. But being back here has helped me remember pieces of the past. The corner tea stall is over there. But their homebrewed coffee is their most popular item. That's the video shop. My father would rent Yenny's martial arts movies, but Mom didn't like them. She preferred documentaries. When I was little, I used to play on this street. It was a close, friendly, and busy neighborhood.
Just like what we're seeing?
Yes, just like what we're seeing. Had that incident never occurred, these idyllic days might have gone on forever. So many years. I couldn't tell the hateful noises from the loving ones. And when I finally learned how, I had to work them out slowly from memory.
But at least the past did actually exist.
You're right. But they'll never respond to me again. What is the point of this?
Do you want to take me there?
Maybe we should return to Hongshan. I'll get back to my trade and get another job. The science station is just too small. We should think about Juyan's future.
What about the Rift Project? You spent a lifetime on this. It's a great endeavor. Jiyan, she'll be proud of you. Julian, stop looking! Come here! It's okay, girl. Don't cry. We'll be fine. I'll get you out of here. Just relax, okay?
I got home that day and found my parents arguing about bringing me back to Hongshan. Then the ground shook, and I heard Yan's voice. We didn't go far. The ground sank. Houses crumpled all around us. We were buried in the rubble till the watchguards found us. But I could barely recall what they looked like.
You were very young.
She left again. We should follow.
I can't play with you anymore. I gotta go to school tomorrow.
Well, I'm actually going to the same school.
Oh, really?
Oh, yippee! That's great!
Enough talking already. Come, have a drink.
No response. They're just residual information. Let's look around. We might find something.
She's ignored me for days. But it was my fault. I'll wait a few days and apologize to her myself. I hope she can forgive me.
Hey there! See these fruits? Freshly delivered, grown in the orchards of Luoyi.
Gotta feign sickness and get a day of leave. Not sure if Chan Shilin would find out. Nah, forget it. He brought colleagues to visit me last time. I'll just take the OT. This lousy project might find new life in a few months.
Yo, how about an end of your vacay at La Fantoma?
I don't think any of the Tianxie could go. Do we just leave him here?
He's gonna save Talos too. Should learn to enjoy the moment.
Then let's get him a few shell necklaces. He might like those.
Tanjian Hall has approved the applications. In addition to swordmancy and originium arts, I'll offer private courses on several basic subjects. It's the least I could do. Give the children a school.
Tanjian Hall?
Dear child, are you interested?
No. You go to Scary Pier.
Ah, the audacity. Just like my own girl.
Instructor. I actually said those things to you. When I was a girl, I never imagined the heavy duties of the Yinglons. They were simply incredible in my eyes.
And you are now their incredible task leader.
There are occasions when I felt crushed by the duties. But who am I to talk? You're bearing so much more. You're the savior of Talos too.
I don't think we should compete on that. Besides, My main problem is that I've lost my memories. Did you ever regret choosing this path?
Never. Then again, I didn't have a choice to begin with.
It feels as though nothing ever happened.
Yet tomorrow never came for them. This is just... No!
An ether fluctuation.
Again. And again. Took everything away from me. You're still here. The only one left. You are all that I have. Sealing the rift, rebuilding Wuling. Everyone has a mission bearing hope for the future. But what about me? And this Blight Shade and me. What's the difference between us?
This question of yours is not mine to answer. If the Blight Shades are info fragments, then they should carry more than just despair.
You must live.
The ghoul's still alive!
Find one more here!
The Blight Shades are born of despair, anger, and fear. These info fragments buried us within this suffocating depth. You left the zone for 10 years, yet they remain trapped in this stranglehold. But what of the others? What of selfless sacrifice and the will to live?
Keep knocking the pipe, keep at it.
What
till
do
you're
they
found.
entrust you with? Those who sacrificed their lives to help you escape the Blight. Lee, they entrusted you with hope. This is why she was born. Always gentle and bright, just like your instructor. And everyone's still fighting at this very moment. You are not the survivor who never left the ruins. You're the only survivor who carried hope within herself. These blight shades left information that speaks the same line. It is truly wonderful to know you have survived.
Wait. Apologies, I just never heard people say that before.
It must have been hard for you.
It was.
Sorry, that's all I can manage.
It's okay. It was more than I could ask for. I finally got to say a proper farewell.
Does a river run to its source? Does a cloud fall back to the earth? If time
Are you afraid?
is just a symptom of love,
Don't worry. This time, we're here.
will you know that I'm always near? Will you know that
It's where the tremors are coming from. Endman,
Yes, ma'am.
time to move out.
Does a cloud fall back to the earth? If time is just a symptom of love.
Endman, about just then.
Our task leader would never cry. I saw nothing.
Don't let Jen know, or Summit. What you saw should stay with you. How is this even possible?
This sword is gigantic. It looks more like a sculpture.
We had 0 reports about this. When did it first appear? Endman, any leads on this?
But one thing is without question.
It is imbued with ether energy. If this sword created the tremors that destroy the Sirenite Bridge, we must deal with it. Since the Sirenite Nexus is with us, Endman, shall we have a go at it?
Agreed.
Hope indeed. Even in the face of such destruction, despair wouldn't be the only thing we felt. I think I saw many of them. Those who ran towards the fire to get me out of the zone. My parents, my instructor, and you. They gave their lives so I could be saved. Even while heavily wounded, they did their best to wake me. Perhaps, from the very start, I've always been the childish one.
As a commander, I hope you can actually follow your orders.
So, Endman, any orders right now?
Have faith in me.
You got it.
And stop fighting, Chen. She's the one who cares most about you.
Fight? Did we ever do that?
Huh?
Let's get back to business. This strange sword might harbor secrets more terrifying than we thought. For years, Hongshan has always regarded the disaster as an incident. What if it was something else? The very possibility of that is unsettling enough. Endman, we must rendezvous with the main force at once.
call finally got through. Endman, are you alright? You're not injured, are you?
I'm good. I also found Arcane. We're on our way back.
Lee's okay? And so is the Endman? Phew! Tianshi Zhuang's group has arrived at the base of the Celestial Column. Chen and I are staying at the perimeter. Send your location. We'll head over immediately. Endman! Thank goodness you didn't get hurt.
This time, I got you for sure. If I were faster, you wouldn't have fallen off, and the Endman wouldn't have to risk. So, can you still walk, Lee? Take it easy. Just lean on me.
I'm actually fine. Sorry for making you worry.
Huh? Making me worry? Lee, you sure you're all right? Endman, did something hit her head?
Where's Tianshi Zhuang? We found something important. We found a massive greatsword shrouded in ether energy. It's in the ruins below. Our hardware was limited. I tried to log some data with the personal arts unit. They've been synced with you. To be frank, I've never seen any records on its material, let alone a weapon that commands the ether.
A weapon that uses ether. It is consistent with the abilities demonstrated by Ardashir and Neferith. The Exiles. This could be our worst-case scenario. Tianshi Zhuang must be notified at once. She's at the rallying point, not too far from here. The last rift fissure is nearby as well.
We can't do much about the rift fissure on our own. You really took your time, Endman. You kinda changed. By a lot. Did something happen?
I just went home for a bit.
Huh? Home?
Rift fissure. It's at Pillar's Brace. We can reach it via the Tianshi Pillar R&D Center.
It's those weird light sheets again. Gotta go around them. Look over there.
Residual information. Time our moves and avoid them.
battle plan proved its worth.
Is that it? I haven't even shown you my best moves.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Time is not a luxury we have.
Stay alert. The enemy there is strong.
The exit of the R&D center is very close to the rift fissure.
So that's where we're headed?
The results speak for themselves.
Turn it over to the watch guards?
If the road is out, make one yourself. We'll take the rooftops. It'll be the quickest way.
We're finally here.
Prep the Sewer Knight Nexus. It's time to end this vile miasma.
Yes, which handle crush.
Ready to try this. Take your end.
Mark to him.
One, known, be dead.
Supervisor Perlica, have you regrouped? What are the statuses of the Endmen in Arcane?
The Endman is unhurt. Arcane's condition is good. We're on our way back.
I'm relieved to hear that. The temporary elevator is ready. I'm sending the coordinates to you.
Understood, but there's one more thing. The Endmen found a strange greatsword at the bottom of the gorge. Powerful ether reactions were observed as well. Perhaps that disaster contains an undiscovered secret from the past.
If that's true, it could overturn how we viewed the zone for the last 10 years. This is a grave matter. I'm assigning data collection to a team of Tieshi. Please return to the rallying point.
Let's go. Tianshi Zhuang will handle the rest. Tianshi Zhuang and the others are up ahead.
Let's go. We really kept her waiting. She must be worried.
You know, I've seen other Hongshan swordmasters, and everyone seems to perform the same move differently.
Well, Hongshan swordmancy focuses on the will, not the form. Being one with the blade is far more important than drilling a move over and over.
Good to see that everyone is safe. Endmen, Arcane, welcome back. After receiving the call, several Tieshi immediately deployed skypoles. They conducted preliminary data gathering on that greatsword and the nearby environment. The data is quite anomalous. The depth readings fluctuate wildly. Peak readings even exceeded positive 0.4 at one point.
Even in its ambient state? Then the sword...
The physical structure is inexplicable with existing theories, and the material is unknown. There are also large amounts of ether energy residues. The appearance is most worrying. It is a sword. Someone has made it.
Oh yeah. If it's a weapon, its wielder is probably somewhere.
So who created this thing? When and how did it appear in the exclusion zone?
And was the Very Large Rift disaster just an accidental incident?
That's all our intel could say. We'll need time to get to the bottom of this.
It might be related to the Foundation, but this ancient enemy has disappeared. We know too little about them.
Maybe Ardashir can tell us more. Didn't he say that we'd want to talk to him again after reaching the Very Large Rift? Nefereth was also aiming for the Ether Rift in Valley 4. I am definitely seeing some pattern here.
The mysteries keep piling up, but the Very Large Rift is expanding. Time is a luxury we do not have. No matter the truth that awaits us, our only way is forward.
Time to complete our last preparations. Endman? I'm thinking how that sword might be linked to you. Its response to the proto-rig? Was it ether neutralization by Originium, or a result of something unknown? I will continue to look into the Foundation. If M3 or Miss Warfarin were here, they might have more answers for us. But in your current state... No. You're right, Endman. Given the crisis, one can ill afford to hesitate. My job is to keep you safe. Regardless of what we're facing, I will uphold my duty. Make yourself ready, Endman.
Anything else I could help with? Oh, Endman. Huh? She was just nearby. It's what she does. Always running off when something's on her mind. I also noticed that after the two of you got out of the gorge, she became really different. How should I put it? It feels as though she's had a total makeover, like, Oh, just like Perlica when she learned you were about to wake. Lee's got the same shine in her eyes. It's like all her edginess and stubbornness are gone. I'm not very used to this, by the way. That's true. Anyways, Lee's got this super competitive vibe going on right now. She's got me even more curious. You were only away for a short while. What happened? And what did she mean by going home? Sounds mysterious. Maybe it's best if I hear it straight from her. Well, thanks a lot, Endman.
Yes, it's been years. Once again, I can see the entirety of the zone. Sorrow still lingers, but this time, it's different from what I felt 10 years ago. Yes, just like a dream. They can truly feel it, standing atop a home once lost, and having the chance to make up for their grief. Endman, this is the final step of our homecoming. Guide us, so that we may fulfill this decade-long dream of ours.
Endman? I actually wanted some quiet time alone.
Am I disturbing you?
Of course not. I was just thinking about about the rift. The Blightshades, the Great Sword, and things I've lost over the past 10 years.
Did you arrive at a conclusion?
I actually did. I tried to tie everything together and realized that I was obsessed with what I lost. But I never thought about what I received. Like a little fowl trying to fill a river by dropping pebbles into it. I saw many things on the journey, yet remembered none of them. Truth be told, this realization felt a little sad when it hit me.
You know, it's never too late to turn things around. Once we level the very large rift, some little fowl will have all the time she needs to admire the world she missed.
Yeah, she will. When I saw that sword, a possibility instantly sprang to mind. We regard the Blight and Aether as disasters and physical phenomena. Like people during the Age of Terra who never really hated the Originium catastrophes. But to me, that sword offered a new possibility. All the things I've lost, all my grievances and anger, now have a target.
You're saying that the owner of the sword might have triggered the disaster. And you want revenge?
Yes. That was my original answer to your question. Who'd have thought? Even upon realizing the possibility, I did not rage as I expected. The culprit's utter destruction won't change my mood, but it'd mean I no longer need to sacrifice other important things. I shall follow your command. And since having faith in you is your order, so long as you and Endfield are around, I'll no longer need to sacrifice anything, right?
Of course.
I'm yours to command, Endman. We shall finally end this. Time to finish our last mission. Pillars, and the path taken by the Tianshu.
Yes, the very road we took.
Much of the Blight miasma has dissipated. I believe the Tianshu reinforcements have arrived. That will be the first light to shine upon the revival of our homes.
Soon, the name Exclusion Zone will no longer apply to this place. But now, we must keep going.
Go down here and we'll reach the target location.
The very large rift. This is the final objective of the operation, Endman.
Understood. Let's go.
Endfield won't stop progressing.
The very large rift.
Lista Sudana Zauna, Claudius Vai. Sudanu Istada, Ushba Vishla da Terraz, Nafwocha Fukurga Vai.
I refuse.
Behold, my blade shall still be turned unto thee. Pray, forgive my transgressions. I am Nicholas,
Wielder of that sword.
you looking at? Come on, let's go.
If time is just a symptom of love, just then and you'll see.
Nothing. But you're right. We gotta go.
Miserable wretch you've made yourself. The administrator in Yanni's Tianxia did not make it easy for you. When did you first betray us?
Betray? Your plan played out so perfectly. The word hardly applies.
Protocol Originium of Electrios. And did you?
Even as a precursor artifact, you must rely on plundered Protocol Originium just to cling to life in the Ether Sun. How ironic. Originium was the Endman's weapon to fight the Exiles. Yet the crystal also saved them from oblivion.
Huh. You aim for the ether side. I see. Naturally, the legacies of the precursors draw the scavenging land breakers. Hardly a surprise. But you're a pathetic mess now. Why do you still seek death?
Well, the Administrator is regaining power faster than I thought. And this means we must pick up the pace.
This universe is facing oblivion. The next war shall destroy all life forms. Talos 2 needs a sovereign.
And I suppose the survivors will bow to the victor. Either the Endman who lords over Originium, or precursor dregs known as the Foundation. I bow to no. The suffering of Talos 2 forced us to conquer and resist. I have chosen to create another end of my making. Let the Endman play the savior for you. Our violence is our own to command. Oh, yes. Tell her that Neverith has fulfilled her bargain. We shall meet again on Talos 5.
so loud and wild. I thought...
The energy burst almost toppled the Tianshi pillar.
The blight miasma almost flooded the entire place. Fortunately, ladies arrived in time and kept us alive for this moment.
How did it end?
It is done. The very large rift has been sealed. We have reclaimed our homes.
Really? I knew you could do it!
It's done! We finally did it!
I've waited.
I knew it! Darkma's got what it takes. Don't expect anything less from a Stalker fan.
Since this entire thing is finally over...
What? You wanna fight? Sure! Any proper celebration needs some riot and fighting.
You proved yourself useful today. I'll ignore the act of contempt for now. But remember, I am watching you.
Uncle Pan, I think I
understand. No rush, my boy. The very large reef is gone for good. We have plenty of time. My goodness. The very large reef is gone for good? Zhuang, I'm not dreaming, right?
It's true, Pan. This time, the rift is truly no more.
Tianshizhuang, we have a sentry base at Tianjian Hall. Need any help there?
The battle has just ended. Won't you need a break?
No. I'd rather return to the place. I'll tell my fellow Yunglongs and our instructor everything we've achieved.
Oh, then I'm going to.
Though it is better to do so after a rest, I do understand the pressing need to tell our loved ones the good news. Go ahead. I'll inform the Tianshi on duty. Just take the path you took to get here.
It's finally over, Endman. Wuling, Qingbo Stockade, Neferith, and the North Wuling Exclusion Zone. We did it.
Yeah, though not without regrets.
I would not call it an inevitable collateral, but in the struggle to survive this world, sacrifices and regrets are never absent. The way I see it, as long as we have faith in a better tomorrow, those regrets will help push us forward. Endman, reconstruction work may start earlier than expected. I will stay here and organize the tasks. What about you? Back to Wuling for a break? Or do you prefer resting nearby?
I prefer staying here. Maybe there are things we can help with.
I'm with you, Endman.
Perlica seems to have something on her mind.
Endman. Both of us seem to think alike. The enemy from the other side of the rift. And the words he spoke. I might know who they are. Over a century ago, during the First Angloid War, they appeared. An army that controlled the anchors in Angloy, one that almost destroyed civilization. But they should have been destroyed by you and the contemporary heroes of Terra. Even if a few survived, how did they stay alive in the ether side? Isn't ether the antithesis of life? Wuling has survived its calamity, but we now face even more questions. Indeed, I have faith in you. The aurora above the veil is moving north. This may not be a good sign. Perhaps what we've been through is just the beginning. Monumental challenge. Endman, I'm deeply honored to stand by your side. Right. This isn't the time for indecisiveness. I should think about our next step. I'll be done quickly. Next time, I must keep our Endman unhurt.
Endman? I am informing everyone in Wuling about our latest situation at the exclusion zone. Next on the agenda will be a lengthy reconstruction project. In spite of that, we have finally rid ourselves of a decade-long burden. It will be a long journey, but I believe in the people of Wuling. Today might be my most relaxing break since that disaster 10 years ago. I should be able to catch more sleep tonight. I will continue to watch over the city. It is my duty and my dream. Still, as of now, I can finally make some room in my dreams for you and Endfield.
Some room? That's it?
The hero of Talos II and administrator of Endfield Industries. Your duties are far beyond a simple Tiesha like me. Now those two have a wonderful friendship going on. Endman, if you have the time, perhaps you can go and talk to Arcane. She went to Tanjin Hall with Chun to sort out work at the Sentry base. They want to use this chance to pay their respects to former comrades and instructors. And I believe they wouldn't mind having you around. Mm-hmm.
There they are.
It probably won't be long before this place gets crowded again.
Yeah, we got Chironite and the AIC factory. Maybe it'll happen real soon.
True. Wuling has a Tianshi Bureau Academy, but no Tanjiang Hall. This presents a good opportunity.
Ooh, someone wants to be an instructor? The idea kinda scared me.
If I were in the shoes of Instructor Zhu, you'd be barred from Tanjiang Hall.
Huh. And I know you're just acting mean to cover up your kindness. You never hesitated when... Oh, speaking of which, you never told me what happened to you and the Endmen. After you got back, you started giving off a completely different vibe, you know?
Your senses are off.
Really? You looked super happy back then. It was so obvious.
Nonsense. The final battle was at hand. How could anyone be happy?
Meh. You were.
I got something to ask you. Your boss, what's the Endman like usually?
Endman, what happened to you two in the gorge? She won't tell me anything.
Not much. We've faced the ruins, blight shades, and that ether greatsword.
That's it? Ugh, fine. Whatever. I'll just assume our Endman's selfless positivity rubbed off and Miss Lee the hard-headed meanie.
May these heroes rest in peace.
The dead are gone, but the living must trudge on. The future is finally looking up for us. Our predecessors would probably say we're wasting time with these rites.
So, are the Yinglungs planning anything?
Oh yeah! The very large rift has been sealed. The Yinglungs can finally conclude their garrison duties at Wuling.
That's right. And many locations under Hongshan jurisdiction remain plagued by the Blight. They will need us.
But you grew up in Wuling. You waited your entire life for this moment. Are you really gonna leave like that?
Departure is inevitable, but another path has been revealed.
Instructor Miss Li Yen.
I'll debrief Hongshan in 2 days, and submit my applications at that time. We shall meet again. I believe the proxy wants a private meeting. We'll continue this later, Endman.
See you in a bit.
did that so-called exile do to you?
It's nothing. I think I'm just a little tired.
Stop lying! The ether is blind to your body. Did you forget how you suffered that wound? Of course you did. Always reckless with your personal safety. Don't. You're lucky I'm around, because nobody else could save you from this mess.
Oh, does that mean he'll help me out?
What else? Forget it. You understand nothing I said in your current state. From now on, just stay in Dijiang and... How is that possible?
What happened?
Someone broke into the prison. Ardashir is dead.
What? But I still had some questions for him.
Questions? Well, ask him later. That Sunday miscreant doesn't really need his meat suit anyway. Dying ones won't affect him much. More importantly, think about what you will do if he decides to be your enemy. Hope you forgot to plan for that.
You two knew each other?
We all knew you. Look, I wanna go after him right now, but your health is my primary concern. I got some prep work to do. Just wait aboard that Dijiang ship of yours.
All right then.
Did you just believe what I said? Just like that?
Well, you did help us out quite a few times.
And while I prep, take care of yourself and don't you dare fall asleep again.
Enderman, you've returned. Perlica has synced every last bit of detail. Great job out there for the Wuling expedition. Yeah, but since Selekrios has returned to Talos too, they must have got this planet's coordinates pegged. I don't know who'd be faster, us or the Foundation.
The Exiles. What exactly is the Foundation?
I suppose Ardashir mentioned it to you?
Yeah, he did.
The Foundation is the creator of the Anchors and Angeloi. They command the enemies of Terra, but were once the wardens of the Precursors. They believe that Terran civilization must be enslaved to fulfill their boring goals. And we just decided to fight back. During that battle over a century ago, you banished them to the Ether side with your special powers and ended the war.
So that Selekrios is part of the Foundation?
No, he's just their construct, or soldier. Foundation specifically refers to several individuals.
think that mighty Alegrios is but a mere...
I actually planned to tell you about this later on. I thought I could let you hang around Perlica like an ordinary operator and spend a year or two enjoying the Endfield life. Do a few operations, build a few AIC factories for the Zeroth Directive, and go on a tour of Talos 2. No disrespect intended, but we gotta keep you safe. The enemies of old are just way too powerful for you in your current state. See? Ether energy this week never affected your body before. Oh. Did Tzu talk to you? What did she say?
Yeah. She told me to get prepared and that she'll come looking for me. But she never told me when.
She left out all the details? Why is she so careless? Who does she take after? I think they're all alike. Okay, you must inform Perlica if you feel unwell. The girl's totally worthy of your trust.
I understand. And what about you? I don't think we've had a proper dialogue ever since my awakening. I'm sorry, but I don't know much about you.
The opportunity will come, Enmin. Alright, go hit the bunk. You just fought a huge battle, and I kept blabbering at you non-stop. Sorry about that. No matter what we're gonna face, don't feel crushed by it. You are not alone, Endmin. Endfield is by your side.